Hey guys, this reading will be focused on the energy of Amberlynn and Wifey. It was requested. I didn't write down the name of the I'm sorry. Someone requested this reading. I did do a reading already on Amberlynn and Becky, and I did an Amberlynn and Destiny reading. So let's do Amberlynn and Wifey. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you haven't seen my channel before, my name is Melissa. I like to buzz through the blinds of the person on your mind. So we're going to focus on Amberlynn. And Wifey. I believe Wifey's real name is Jade, but we'll just call her Wifey. Show me Amberlynn's energy towards Wifey. Ace of Wands, Two of Swords. Oh, see now, the High Priestess was there, but my finger kind of went to the Six of Cups. Alright, let's see. So, I would say deep down, what Amber feels and doesn't really want others to know, or maybe even can admit to themselves, is either they desire, for me this Ace of Wands, the art really makes me feel like a mind-body-soul connection is desired by the person that it's connected to. The Two of Swords, this is the person that blindfolds themselves and covers their heart, and kind of does it to themselves, basically. And also I feel like this is the person that, if they're questioning something, in their gut, they already know the answer, but they're just not facing it. That's how I see it. This is the High Priestess. So, if you watch my readings, I feel a lot of different things about the High Priestess card. Sometimes I feel like it's a person that needs to pray, or needs to find a connection with a god, a higher power or something. Sometimes I say it represents a person that wants to, either does have an inner knowledge and knowing in a way that they don't need to voice it or prove it to anyone. Like, what they know is what they know. They have an inner wisdom, their third eye is open kind of thing. Sometimes I describe it as a person who comes off that way, or someone who looks at themselves like they're on their high horse. Sometimes I feel that. And just because my finger went on to this, I'll say that there is either a longing for a soulmate, or Amberlynn might be feeling nostalgic about Wifey. I'm gonna say I didn't feel like, because sometimes this card represents a twin flame, or that when we met this person, it was so comfortable and easy. We felt like we knew them our whole life. Sometimes it represents the desire to grow old with this person, or that we've known them a long time. In this card in particular, because of the dog, it just makes me think of loyalty. And I didn't get the feel that Amberlynn, like, I got this card when I did the reading for Amberlynn and Becky, and I really felt right away that, like, Amberlynn, I'm sorry, Destiny, the Destiny read, I want to say. I'm sorry. But right away I had felt like soulmate, like this person, which it was on Amberlynn's side, like it is now. But I didn't feel that this time. I just feel like not wanting to be alone, and a desire to have someone to grow old with, kind of thing, more so than like a, alright, let's see. The Four of Pentacles, this is holding on. Sometimes it represents a person that can be greedy, like they don't want to let go of what's theirs. But in general, this card, the Four of Pentacles, is about the energy that's holding on. Oh, the Hierophant. Okay, so if this is representing Amberlynn's current feelings towards Wifey, I would say she's holding on to either... The Hierophant is the person that guides us to a... I mean, sometimes it's like a spiritual journey or path. It's to a better version of oneself, okay? In other decks, it's a Pope. It's more like church-related, but in this card, it's someone that is way more laid-back looking. And the Eight of Pentacles. So either Amber is feeling like she's holding on to either the with that Six of Cups, like the nostalgic feelings that maybe Wifey, or also maybe the balance, like trying to better oneself in this card. Maybe she felt like, you know, Wifey helped with that or brought that out in that relationship, or maybe that's what Wifey represented in that connection. And the Eight of Pentacles is this person is sitting, it looks like a bunch of food, or what is it, candles? It's bowls and candles. Represents work, what we've worked at, something that we desire to work on diligently till we perfect it, basically. I don't know if this is representing like working on the connection that she desires, that, or reflecting on what has been put into the connection, what she did, if she wants to work on this. All right. Now let's see what is representing Wifey's energy. Show me Wifey's energy towards the situation, towards what represents Wifey, and like the feelings towards Amberlynn. Some cards almost flipped over, and I saw the Three of Swords. I didn't allow it to fully flip over, but Three of Swords could represent a third-party situation, or heartbreak. Definitely a heartbreak. Sometimes a third-party situation. So we have the Two of Pentacles. This is the energy that's juggling. Oh, look, the High Priestess. Okay. So either this person comes off more holier than thou than they really are. Or they kind of like juggle within, I feel like it's an inner conflict. Alright, well, we have the Fool, and if you watch my readings, you know I feel kind of strongly about this specific Fool card in this deck. Just because this Fool, usually the Fool is walking towards a cliff, and we cannot see. The Fool doesn't see it because it's not looking, and us viewing the card cannot see what the Fool is walking, like what's past the cliff. No, we can't see it. But in this card, we can see what the Fool is falling into. And this Fool is, in my opinion, trust falling. For me, it's like a trust fall. So I just feel like this Fool, like, it looks at the new beginning as something it can see. It falls into it without worrying. Like, this is what I feel. So I feel like this person juggles about who they are within, or some sort of conflict within. With the High Priestess there, I feel like they either come off like this Hierophant energy, like holy. I don't know why I said holy. I kind of meant just like smarter, more knowledgeable. I don't know, maybe they do have like a side to them that is like connected to either spirituality or the church or something. I don't know. I feel like these cards are kind of talking about the feelings towards Amberlynn. And I feel like the Fool card is kind of saying that this person, they may, like, if other people outside of the connection were to say to Wifey, wow, you jumped into that connection really quickly, or, you know, things like that, that Wifey might respond like, yeah, it was, you know, like, yeah, but I think within, they felt like they knew what they were getting into with this, the way I feel about that Fool card. The Six of Pentacles, when I see that in a relationship reading, especially this card, just the way it's just hands and discs, I usually say either this person was taking more than they were giving back, or they felt like that about the other person. Sometimes I say it's a person that desires a relationship that's give and take, but, you know, right now I'm feeling what I felt. And the Eight of Wands is information, it's movement, it's fast. So this could kind of represent Wifey looking at it like, others might view this as like a foolish leap, but I think they could see what they were falling into, okay, if that makes sense. And either, I don't know if this could mean that the relationship for this person was a give and take, like there was both of them were benefiting, all right, that's what I felt. And the Eight of Wands could just represent how fast it moved, how fast it started, how fast it ended, or, you know, whatever's going on now. I don't know if they're still together. I guess we'll ask. So, what's going on currently then in the connection? That's what I'll ask. What is between these two energies currently? And with this High Priestess card, like, this energy just, they might know more than Amber, like, legit. And they might have just a better understanding of philosophies and, like, just inner wisdoms and things like that, I was feeling. Alright, so show me what is between these two energies. It's too much. What's between these two energies, please? What is between Amberlynn and Wifey? Justice. Okay, well, this is about balancing the scales. It's Libra energy. Now I'm going to say specifically in this Justice card, and I don't feel this in any other Justice card, but the art in this person in this card is looking at an older version of themselves. So usually this makes me feel like the person or the people that this is representing is reflecting either on choices they're making now and how it's going to affect their future, and that there's definitely a desire for balance. It's the Justice card, the scales. So both these people could kind of be reflecting on the choices they make now, how that will affect them in the future. Why is Justice here? So the Queen of Cups fell out here. So the Queen of Cups, in this card specifically, sometimes I get the Queen of Cups and I'm like, this woman is crazy. Like, emotionally not stable. But I don't feel that when I get this card usually. I see someone who, like, controls themselves in the waters, in the emotions. They put their hands up and kind of say, like, I give up. I don't know, that's what I felt. And the way it fell on Wifey's side on this give and take here. So, right now, in this connection, I don't know if they're together right now or what's going on, but in this connection, Wifey could be, as these two people are reflecting on how their choices now, right, are going to affect the future. Wifey might be feeling like they've given all the emotions to this that they're going to, and they put their hands up. Like, and I could swear, I got this card for Destiny, I feel like, in the Amberlynn Destiny read, because I used this deck. Yeah, I just felt it, so I'll say it. This person feels like they've soaked up and taken enough, as much as they're going to take. This person will not drown for anyone, is what I felt. And, they have emotions, because they're the Queen of Cups, but I'm going to say this queen is in control of their emotions. That's what I feel. Show me something else. What is between... Why is Justice here? Why is Justice here for Amberlynn? Oh. The Ten of Cups. Alright, so... For Wifey... As they were reflecting or trying to balance the scales or figure it out, if that's what's happening, like, this person, Wifey, may have expressed to Amberlynn that as they reflect on what they desire, not just from this connection, but from life, maybe they've, like, expressed that they don't feel like they could grow old with this energy, and that this energy, Amberlynn, is not both feet in it. Like, this energy puts both feet in things. Sorry. I was just feeling stuff. So, for Amberlynn, it's all about the cups. Filling the cups. The happiness, the connection, the affection from that Six of Cups with the doggy and the guy. The loyalty, okay? Someone to work with. Someone that, you know, because let's face it, I think, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think her videos overall, her vlogs and all that stuff do better when she's in a relationship, and she's usually not alone. Okay, so Judgment's on the bottom. And I'll just say in this card, this person, Judgment is about resurrection. And in this card, you see this person's like releasing either a part of themselves, their old self, the demons, I don't know. But for every situation, it could be different. But they're releasing something here. I don't know if that's saying releasing, like, this connection, you know, has been released. Like, the hands up. Kind of like this energy's hands are up. Okay, so I guess yeah, someone could be focused on, with the Empress being there, someone could be focused on what they want to grow. Okay, this energy might want to have kids. I don't know. Maybe that's what this is about too. Maybe there was some sort of discussion about the future and kids. I just see that because I see these little kids in the backgrounds just kind of standing out to me. And I just felt that with the Empress energy. Alright, so what is going to be... This is a general reading for entertainment purposes only. But let's just ask the cards and see what they say. What is going to be a possible outcome in the situation, this connection between Amberlynn and Wifey? And if there were any questions I did not ask that you would like me to ask, leave it in the comments and I'll do another reading with the same deck and see, you know, and ask what you request me to ask. But what is a possible outcome? Well, the Tower's on the bottom. I wish 2 of Wands. I would just say, when I see this, what it means, which is that the foundation of this was never built on a solid... the foundation this connection was built on was never solid. And would be very unlikely to withstand the test of time. Did I say that correctly? Okay. And I'm also going to say I feel very strongly about this Tower card in this deck, because the Tower in most decks is a tower made of stone or bricks or whatever, and it's on some type of foundation. But in this deck, it's a tree. And I just always say, when I use this deck and I get it, this card, and it's representing a person, and this is just me, this isn't other readers, I've never heard them say this, but it makes me feel that the energy that this Tower card would be connected to or representing is a person that feels like they did not have a choice of where they planted their roots, where they seeded, where they grew, alright? Because the tree, the acorn falls, it lands where it lands in the forest. There's no, you know, there's no rhyme or reason. Yeah, I just feel like this represents a person that feels like they don't have roots, they're not rooted, and they couldn't choose where basically their tree was planted in life. And it affects who they are. So let's see what fell out. Well, right away we see I see it. It's the Queen of Swords, who, and again, being that it fell more on this side of Wifey's side, I'm gonna say that Wifey will become, to the eyes of Amber, or is now through the eyes of Amber, looking more like a standoffish energy. You know how I said before with this High Priestess, how this energy, like, knows more, is smarter than, I don't know if I use those words, but the swords are about clarity and truth. I feel like this energy is a smarty pants, and I don't mean that in a negative way. But basically this person, because their sword is down, sometimes in the Queen of Sword cards, they look more aggressive. I don't feel like this Queen of Swords is an overly aggressive energy. Just like with the Queen of Cups, what I was saying about that energy not being... I feel like this person controls themselves to a certain degree. Like there's a coolness about them. A coolness. Like, maybe that's why sometimes the Queen of Swords is considered like a cold, feminine energy. Maybe Amber feels that way. Or this person, she might be turning her back or has turned her back, whether that is physically or emotionally. I would definitely say this would mean to me that this wifey person energy has turned her back mentally from Amber, because the card, the back is to... And even in the Queen of Cups, her eyes are closed. She's looking up, a hand up. Alright, so these cards, let's see. Okay. Oh, that's messed up. So this is a general reading for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a psychic. I don't know what the hell's gonna or is happening with these two people, or what is gonna happen. But what these cards are saying to me. So if this does happen, you guys, let me know. Or if this is happening, because that's what I was asking. It started off here with the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is a card that represents coming together, a balanced connection. That's overall the definition of it, alright, pretty much. It represents also a celebration. Sometimes people living together, becoming engaged, sometimes a wedding. It's a celebration. In this picture, it's like a festival. These girls dancing in like a desert festival. I don't know. It's a weird Four of Wands card. So this says to me, and this is what I felt from it, so I'm just going to say it. This is what I felt. And then I'll tell you what these cards kind of, like I do. What I felt when I see this is that there's going to be a coming together. Okay? Even a celebration. And then I feel like right away, someone's gonna run off and be like single, like in their behaviors. You know what I'm saying? Single like a Pringle, ready to mingle, like at the festival partying with the girls. And the sun is here. So either, alright, so either, like, as this is happening, one of the people is going to kind of be blindsided, I feel like. Blindsided. Because they're going to think we've come together, we're connecting, we might be reuniting, I don't know, living together. I don't know what's going on in this Four of Wands. But, like, maybe saw it the wrong way, or I don't know, because it ends with the Seven of... Alright, so what I basically felt is that there's going to be a connection where one of the people is going to feel like we're coming together, we're working this out, but like the other person like goes off and gets laid, basically. And yeah, maybe that's why that tower is there, representing like the collapse of the connection. Or I don't know if it's saying that there was like we'll stay together because we have this connection, this balance energy between us, but I'm gonna go out and do my own thing and have a good time and be sneaky, because the Chariot's here, so that's movement. And that's also an energy that has a destination it wants to reach. It's just a matter of the path it's willing or going to take to reach its destination, if that makes sense. And then there's a Knight of Wands, which is an energy moving towards the object of its desire, which is it's wand energy, it's impulsive, it's fiery, it's passion, it's sensual in this card, okay? The Sun card is the new day. It's also sometimes the person, when I read it in a relationship reading, like, that I feel like the person makes everything about them. Like, everything they want it to revolve around them. Or they feel like everything is about them. Or they're only thinking about what makes them happy. Or their tomorrow, their new day. And the Seven of Swords is like one of my most readers do not feel so strongly about this Seven of Swords card as I do. Alright? All the readers are different, and certain cards make them feel certain things, whatever, or don't. I don't know. But for me, certain cards, sometimes it's the art, but in general, I don't like the Seven of Swords. Because the Seven of Swords represents a liar, a sneak, sometimes a thief. Alright? And that's the last card there. And then I see the Tower, which is chaos. It's the collapse of the of a connection, the situation. So, my prediction, which I don't make predictions, but, or this might be happening now, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna end where they might accuse each other of being, you know, deceptive. I don't know. Or someone is going to be deceptive. And it's going to lead to, and it compromises, one, it compromises the other person's idea or ideal of happiness, or what the connection meant or means. Or maybe, you know, Amberlynn agreed to certain, like, things in the connection that she then could not handle emotionally. Alright? Alright, that's what I'm getting from that, guys. And, if you have any, you know, requests, leave it in the comments. And if there was questions I didn't ask that you wanted me to ask, leave it in the comments. To be honest, I don't super follow Amberlynn and what's going on. So I know Wifey, you know what I mean? But I don't know what's going on with them lately. I think they're not together, or they are. I don't know what's going on. I thought they broke up and Amberlynn was talking to someone else online, but they didn't meet in person, and then she went back with Wifey. Is that what happened, guys? Alright. I think that's what... You let me know, guys. Love you guys, and this is what I saw here. Let me know what you feel. And, yeah, see you next time. Love you.